Hello people, today I want to talk to you about 10 income streams you should have before age 45. 10 income streams. When I say income streams, I mean sources of income. 10 sources of income you should have before age 45. Now, you say before age 45, because from this point, from 45, you should be thinking about retirement. When I say retirement, I mean you should be thinking about disengaging from active work. You should be actually doing things that are actually pleasing to you, things that are not so tedious to do. You should be making money from non-tedious means. Okay, you should be still earning, but you should be making money from not physically actively involved in stressful activities. That is retirement. All right, so now what are those 10 income streams, 10 income streams or source of income you should achieve, you should have before this age of 45? Now, the first one is earned income. Earned income. Now, what is earned income? Earned income actually means income you earned through active employment, such as salaries, wages, bonuses, and commissions. Okay, so when you have a job, maybe you have a job as a waiter in a restaurant, so that is an earned income. You go every morning, every day, 9 to 5. Your 9 to 5 job is your earned income. Or you work as a secretary somewhere in a company, or you work as an engineer, you work as a lawyer, you work as a barrister, you go out every morning to your place of work. That is earned income. All right, so that should not be the only income you should have. Okay, several persons end up having only earned income, but that is not supposed to be so. You should diversify. You should have a lot of sources of income, so that when one source of income closes, you are not under pressure. You are not your standard of living will not be impacted. All right, so now the next income stream I want us to consider, the second income stream you should have, is called passive income. Passive income. Now, this is just the direct opposite of earned income. Why? The reason is because this is an income generated from investments or activities in which you are not actively involved. All right, you are not actively involved in order to make money from passive income. Okay, activities like rental business, like rental properties, dividends, interest, royalties, capital gains. So this is the direct opposite. Passive income is the income whereby you earn it from not being actively involved in a job. So this is income you should earn to have before, as you get older. All right, because the more older you get, the more you should be having sources of income that do not actually require your physical presence all the time. You can actually be on vacation and you are earning. You can be at home and you are earning. You can be doing soft skills, things that do not actually involve your presence all the time. Right, the next source of income you should aim to have before age 45 is rental income. Rental income. What is rental income? Rental income is actually income earned by leasing out your properties or assets to tenants. When you release out properties before age 45, you should have invested in real estate. Okay, real estate. You should have invested in real estate. You should have buildings and properties that you can actually rent out to people to live in. All right, so and when they pay you, you are getting income which is called rental income. You should aim to have rental income before age 45. All right, this is very, very important. You should aim to have tenants living in your property, whereby you can actually earn income from that. All right, it could even be a land, so you can rent a land you can have a parcel of land whereby people rent and do their business and activities and pay you for that. You could have shops. All right, built shops where people rent to transact their businesses. You could have apartment houses where people rent to live and pay you money for that. All right, so the next source of income you should aim to have, the next source of income you should aim to have before age 45 is royalty income. Royalty income. What does this income involve? Royalty income actually is actually the income you earn from other people, when other people use your intellectual properties, such as patents. Maybe you develop a product, patents, copyright. You have music. You wrote a book. Okay, so the copyright, trademarks. When people use it, all right, so they pay you for using a product you have designed. It could be a form of a book you've written, a music that you have released, or just an intellectual property. All right, so this is royalty income. All right, you can actually earn from this. You can actually list your book. You can sell your books on eBay. All right, you can actually also sell your book on Amazon. You can sell your products to people. All right, and they pay you for maybe even for a patent right. Maybe you have a music that you have released, and when people stream your music or use your music for one thing or the other, you earn an income from it. Or you're into photography and you've had several several photo shoots that you have made on different aspects, and people pay you to use your photographs. All right, so now this is rental. This is a royalty income. People pay you for you to use your intellectual properties. Now, the next source of income you should have before the age of 45 is profit income. This is actually income from a business, or business income. Profit income or business income. Now, what does this mean? This is an income earned by operating a business. All right, this is an income you earn by owning a business. It could be the sale of goods or services. No, in a business you are looking at selling goods or services. This is what all businesses involve: selling of goods or services. So this is you make income, you make profit from this. You make profit from selling goods and services, and this can come as a partnership, or as a sole proprietor, or as an entrepreneur. All right, entrepreneur. Okay, so this is the income you earn by being an entrepreneur. So that is profit or business income. So before the age of 45, you should have a business. You are not supposed to die as an employee. All right, you're not supposed to be an employee all your life. So you should have a business, no matter how small it is. And it's not even a must that you have to be actively involved in a business you own. You can have businesses that you set up, and you have employees that manage such businesses for you. All right, and you micromanage. You have employees that manage and run such business. Your aim, it should be an employee of level over time. After some time of working and earning income from a wage or a job. All right, so profit or business income is another form of income you should aim to have at some point before the age of 45. All right, now the next one. So the next one, issue number 6, the next sort of income you should aim to have is called the dividend income. Dividend income. Now, what does dividend income mean? Dividend income actually means the income you earn by owning stocks or shares of a company, of companies. All right, so when you own shares, when you buy shares of a company, you become part of the owner, indirect owner of the company that you own the share or stocks from. All right, so from time to time they pay what is called dividend to their shareholders. Dividend is paid to their shareholders, and some companies pay this annually, some pay quarterly, some pay biannually, just depending on the amount of profit they make. All right, so you need to also earn from dividends. All right, buy stocks of several companies. All right, you have companies like Tesla, you have companies like the Coca-Cola. Okay, Coca-Cola. There are many companies: Toyota, Microsoft. All these and many more companies are listed in the stock exchange. All right, so you need to aim to have shares with some of these companies, as these companies make money, trade, do their business. Because when you, as a shareholder, you have given the company some form of you have contributed to the capital base of the company, and so when they use your money to do business, they pay you some part of the profits in form of dividends. All right, so you should have stocks, you should have shares in several companies that you earn from. All right, so this is another source of income you should aim to have. Indirectly, just in summary, you should have shares of or stocks of company. So this is the another source of income you should aim to have before the age of 45. Now, another source of income you should aim to have, we are talking about 10 sources of income. Another source of income you should aim to have before the age of 45 is capital gains income. Capital gains income. What does this source of income involve? Now, it involves income generated from the sale of assets. Okay, sale of assets. All right. When I talk of assets, asset like real estate, asset like real estate. And when we talk about real estate, we mean lands or buildings. Okay, lands or buildings. So when you actually buy a real estate, you could hold this real estate for some years and resell. Like a land, you can buy a land and resell later after some years for profit when this asset, when this real estate has appreciated in value. Another one is stocks that we just talked about now, stocks or shares. You can have a stock or share, and after some time, the stock or share can appreciate in value. So capital gain income is an income you derive or you generate by when your assets appreciate in value. When your assets appreciate in value, and your asset could be real estate, could be stocks, or could be any other form of asset. But these are the two major assets that we are talking about when we talk of capital gains income. When you buy a land, and after some years, like 2, 3, 4, 5 years, or 10 years, or your land appreciates in value, or even a building. Or you could buy a building and refurbish that building, and the value of that property could increase. Stocks also as well. You could have bought a stock for $10, and subsequently, after some time, the value of that stock unit per share could increase to $15 or even $20. All right, so you have gained some when you now sell at this higher amount, dollar per unit. All right, you would have made capital gains. All right, you would have made capital gains. All right, so that's another source of income you should aim to have before the age of 45. Another sort of income you should aim to have before the age of 45 is interest income. Okay, interest income. What does that mean? This is income you derive or you generate from by lending money to others. All right, by lending money to others. Now, you can actually lend money in some environment. It is regulated to lend money as an individual to others for profit. All right, there are some regulations around that, but generally it's not in all countries, but you can actually get money by being a money lender. You lend money to some people and they use your money to do profit and they return. But this is high risk though, because they may not return your money again. They may not return your money if you gave to individuals without some form of security. They may not return your money in one piece. All right, so you lend money to private firms or to government, private individuals. Okay, private individuals or to the government. And when you are lending money to government, it's called bond. So it's from time to time, quarterly, mostly in some African countries and some European countries or Western countries. Like I know for Nigeria, there's government bonds sold mostly from time to time. All right. So if you belong to an asset management, if you have funds with asset management company, or you are an investor with an asset management company, they will inform you when when government bonds are being sold. All right. So this bond is just like you are lending money to the government. They're using your money to do capital projects and infrastructural projects, and they pay you. they pay you interest on the money you give to them. Sometimes you could lend them that money for 2 years, sometimes for 2 years, and sometimes for 3 years, as the case might be. Or even to individuals, you could lend money to individuals and they pay you some certain amount of profit. All right, so this is very, very key. It's very, very key. It's very, very vital that you learn to have these sources of income before the age of 45. So the next source of income is called the annuity income. So what does annuity income mean? Annuity income actually means income you receive from annuity contracts. All right, income you receive from annuity contract, typically when you purchase insurance, actually mostly from insurance company. All right, when you have a package, a program, all right, an investment program with insurance companies, and they pay you some income in form of annuity. It's called annuity income. All right, so annuity from annuity income, annuity contracts. So you invest, you give money to, or you invest money into these insurance companies, you by means of contributing monthly or quarterly, or depends on the schedule that you have with the insurance company. So when you give your money, you actually gain two things. You gain from the coverage, the insurance coverage, in case you have a situation that requires insurance, maybe like life insurance or property insurance. You also could gain from the interest gained by the monies you are actually contributing as an insurance premium. All right, so this is another way you can actually earn money. Another means you can earn money is called portfolio income. Portfolio income. What does portfolio income mean? Portfolio income is actually income you generate from investments, mostly investments. Okay, this is the income you generate from investment. What talking about investment? We mean bonds, as we just said before. Bonds. We can actually mutual funds, and several other financial instruments. Okay, so that is investment income. Here your money is working for you. For portfolio income, you move your earned income, the income you have made from job or from direct employment, you move it into investment income, like mutual fund. Mutual fund mostly generate an average of 10% per annum. In most countries. Mutual fund generate an average of 10% per annum. For bonds does like an average of 14 to 16% in 2 years or 3 years, okay, per annum. But in terms of bonds, you have to keep your money like 2 years or 3 years with invested. All right, but for mutual funds, you can actually liquidate your money by a click of the button within 24 hours or 48 hours. That is different. So there are other financial instruments, the capital market, and all the rest of that. So investment is portfolio income is actually income that you generate by having your money work for you. All right, your money is working for you. Your money that you have is actually working for you while you sleep. So that is portfolio income. So you should actually aim to have these 10 sources of income. Another one you should actually aim to have later on, but which is not, this is just like a bonus. It's just like a bonus. Okay, it's not very, I didn't include it because at 45 you are not yet retired in most countries. So it's actually called pension income. Okay, pension income. So this one is when you have retired, okay, and the money, your pension is being paid monthly to you. All right, so but since you are not yet retired at age 45 institutionally, when I mean in institutional retirement, its retirement age for most countries is above 45. So but you can actually retire before the institutional retirement age. You can actually retire from active employment when you have amassed a lot of portfolio. All right, you have amass a lot of income from portfolio, several capital sources, all these 10 sources I have actually mentioned. All right, so in summary, you need to understand the principle of diversification. All right, you need to have multiple income streams. The principle of diversification, you need to understand that the different types of, you need to understand these different types of income streams, because if you rely on only one, just look at this, all these as I'm drawing now as tap. When there are several taps feeding a well, you discover that the well gets filled up so fast. But when you have only one tap, you discover that it will take so longer time to fill this well called your income. So you need to have a lot of income streams. All right, you need to have a lot of income streams. All right, and that is the principle of diversification. So diversifying, so when you have several income types, it will help you to diversify your income streams effectively. And when you have diversified income streams, your cash flow, we're looking at cash flow, your cash flow will increase. Your cash flow would increase. You need to have multiple sources of income, and when you have multiple sources of income, your risk would reduce, because when something happens to one of your income streams, you still have this one, you still have other ones working out for you, other ones still generating, other income streams still generating. So it's very, very key and very, very important that you have multiple income streams. It is very, very key. And let us go through them again. We have earned income, we have earned income, we have earned income. Okay, we have passive income, passive income, we have rental income, we have royalty income. Okay, we have business or profit income, business income or profit income, money you make from businesses. You have dividends from shares and stocks, dividend income. You have capital gain when your assets appreciate in value. You have portfolio income. You also have interest income. You have annuity income, and I added one pension income, all right, as a bonus. Now please kindly join my free Telegram channel and my free WhatsApp group. There you find value, find a lot of free resources that can help you to become financially free and in your business. You have a lot of PDFs, and in that free Telegram channels and or the WhatsApp group. I have both the Telegram channel and also a WhatsApp group. Kindly join the free Telegram channel and WhatsApp channel so that you can start learning and building your knowledge on money and investment and business. All right, a lot of free resources that will help you to grow in money management, investment, and also in business. Do not fail to join this free Telegram channel or WhatsApp group. All right, so if you need me to do business plan for you on any type of business, I am available and I can do it for you. Just send me an email. My email address is in the description box of this video, or in the profile section of this YouTube channel. Also, if you want to join the free Telegram channel, or the WhatsApp group, you can find the link in the description box of the video, or in the mobile section, profile section of this YouTube channel. All right, please do not fail to subscribe to our channel if you are yet to do so, and recommend our videos to friends. Give this video, put it on the comment section of this video, and we can continue from there, the discussion from there. Do have a wonderful day ahead. Bye.